these are crazy times. Don't worry because the price of XRP Ripple has dropped a lot. In the case between Ripple and the SEC, experts and lawyers say it could end at any time. This could be the best sign ever for the bulls. Some people think it could go up by 480,000, 600%. To put it another way, an XRP Ripple coin could be worth $100,000, 0 cents. That's pretty cool, right? Do not miss this chance to become wealthy. Let's get right to the point without any more nonsense. Nota bene, the long-awaited end to the legal fight between Ripple and the SEC seems to be near, and the timing couldn't be better. And not just for XRP, for the future of how crypto is regulated in the US. After years of back-and-forth court cases, delays, and legal problems, Judge Annalisa Torres is almost certainly going to make a decision soon. This could finally clear up one of the most important court cases in crypto history. The SEC and Ripple recently filed a new move together. Under Rule 60 of the Federal Rules of Civil Procedure, the filing wasn't something that happened every day. It was a well-thought-out request to change the court's final decision. The plan wants to lower Ripple's original $125 million 0 cents fine to $50 million 0 cents, get rid of the long-standing court order that stopped institutions from selling XRP, and give Ripple back $75 million 0 cents. This move is different from the one that was turned down on May 15th because of how carefully it is put together. In addition to fixing past problems with the way things were done, it shows that both sides agree on how to end the case. Now, lawyers are keeping a close eye on Judge Torres, and many think that she will make a decision soon. A well-known XRP lawyer named Bill Morgan said, "I just have a feeling she's going to grant the motion anyway." This means he thinks the motion has a good chance of being granted. Other people feel the same way. Another lawyer who is following the case, Fred Rispoli, said, "It's very possible that Torres will make a decision this week or next. There is no hard and fast rule that says the judge has to do something before August 15th, but the fact that both Ripple and the SEC have put their cases on hold shows that the court is feeling more and more pressure to act." People who use XRP went crazy for Jack the Rippler's tweet that said Judge Torres was ready to end the Ripple via SEC case. Even though it's just a report, it fits with the fact that the case is really coming to an end. Mark Fagel, a former lawyer for the SEC, has stated that there is no requirement to wait until August 15th. This means that the judge could make a decision at any time. This important law turning point comes at the same time as a big shift in the SEC's tone. It was said in a tweet by Zaif that Michael Atkins, the new chair of the SEC, said, "Years of lagging innovation are over. There will soon be clear rules for crypto." If that statement is true, it is a big change from the previous SEC leadership's aggressive enforcement-first strategy. This could be a big deal for XRP. For a long time, legal uncertainty has been a cloud over Ripple and its token. That cloud may finally be lifting, not just because of a court ruling, but also because of the possibility of a bigger change in the rules. The XRP community is also keeping a close eye on the price charts. Short-term gains were seen in the market on June 15th as hope grew for a good court result, but volatility stays the same, and any delay or rejection of the motion could cause a quick fix. In any case, the main feeling is one of hope. It's not just about Ripple, as Lord XRP said so well. This is about how crypto will grow in the US in the future. That's how important this case really is. What happens will affect a lot more than just one company or coin. In the event that Judge Torres allows the motion, it will not be the end of a long legal drama. It will be the start of a new era for XRP, one in which it can freely work in US markets without fear of being shut down. The arguments would be thrown out, the punishment would be changed, and Ripple would be free to start selling to institutions again for a lot of builders and buyers. But that would be the green light they've been waiting for a long time. For now, though, everyone in the crypto world is holding their breath. The next few days could decide the future of XRP and how the US will handle new crypto technologies in the future. Isn't it interesting? But now things get crazy. Legal experts and market watchers think that XRP will not only go up after Ripple wins this case, it could even explode. We're talking about a possible breakout that could change the way crypto is used. And believe me, some of these price estimates will blow your mind. So, this isn't just theory, says Remy Relief, an XRP supporter. This is a prophecy. Remy put forward a strong thesis in a set of tweets that got a lot of attention. XRP is more than just a coin. The Federal Reserve could be linked to the very structure of a future banking system through this. Too crazy? Perhaps. More interesting, though, is how Remy uses historical hints, institutional changes, and political shifts to back up his case. He uses the movie Sneakers from 1992 as an example. In that movie, there is a made-up Federal Reserve transfer node that has the phrase XRP 262 written into its code. The meaning is enough to get the XRP community excited, even though it's clearly just a coincidence and has nothing to do with current crypto. Remy says, they told us back in 1992. He posts screenshots from the movie that have gone popular among people who believe in XRP. He doesn't stop there, though. His latest push by Congressman Thomas Massie to get rid of the Federal Reserve is more than just political theater, in his opinion. It's a message. He thinks that the current financial system is being taken apart piece by piece to make room for one that is based on open ledgers, along with XRP, XLM, HBAR, and XDC. He calls them the Fantastic Four, and they will be the foundation of a new world economy. He says that XRP won't be worth a few dollars in the new scheme. Each one could be worth $10,000, 0 cents, or even $100,000, 0 cents. Of course, for many financial experts, those numbers are very close to being impossible, but that's not the point. No matter if XRP reaches those crazy high prices or not. The strong feelings behind these statements show a larger change in how people feel. People aren't just putting money into XRP. They want to see a full change in the way money works. This feeling was perfectly summed up by John Squire. You can fight it, you can say no, but the XRP wave is going to happen no matter what. A lot of people say that wave isn't just fueled by speculation, but also by structural. The SEC case is almost over, and leaders who support crypto like Michael Atkins have promised to clear up regulatory confusion. This makes it seem like the hurdles are slowly being removed. Even more general market sources, such as Emonix, say that this is the start of alt season. Everyday gains of 500% will become the standard. Are you all set? He says even more in another tweet. In 90 days, people who use XRP will be worth $1 million. It's not just talk. It looks like an environment that has been slowed down for years and is now coiled up like a spring. But don't forget that instability works both ways. Predictions that XRP will reach $100,000, 0 cents may be exciting, but they also show how highly uncertain this space is still. Remy's idea might never come true in its entirety, but even a small part of it could mean big changes for holders' future generation. We also have to talk about the XRP Ripple relationships. Our favorite cryptocurrencies slowly but surely becoming an important part of the world's banking system. Not tomorrow, now. More and more banks in countries are joining Ripple's network, which is growing faster than most people think. What will happen next? It's going to blow your mind. The recent support for the Genius Act is a big deal for Ripple and its XRP ecosystem. It puts the company in a great situation to change the way